Authentication. Yeah, let's talk about that. Hey guys, Randy here again with The Living Adventure. Hey, thanks a lot for tagging along. And yeah, I'll tell you, it's this heat wave that's hitting, most of North America and even down here in the southern tip of Baja, Mexico. It's hot. Authentication, right? So we know what that word is, or at least most of us know what that word is. It's when we validate something, we prove that it's true, or we factualize it. The one thing that we tend not to authenticate is ourselves. Many of us have put on costumes over the years and have forgotten who we are, or never really even discovered who we were internally. And we live our entire lives under false beliefs and false pretensions that basically are trying to convince the outside world this is who we are, when we don't even know who we are. It's only when we start to realize that you need to discover who you are and find out the true you that you become to authenticate yourself. And that takes a lot of work. That takes a lot of strength to do that, to strip away all of those false costumes and become a little bit vulnerable to the outside world. But I can assure you, one of the things that I discovered is that it's actually rewarding. When you start to bleed off those false belief structures and you get rid of them, and you start to say, you know what, I don't know why I was ever carrying it. Maybe there was a reason a long time ago, but you've long forgotten that reason, but it's just stuck with you. And now you're working on you. You're trying to figure out, who am I as a person? And I have nothing to hide, nothing to pretend anymore. You either like me or you don't like me. And that's up to you. Once you get to that state, then all of a sudden you start to meet other authentic people. The false people stand out like neon lights, but the authentic people gravitate to you, and you start to develop much more healthy relationships, much more interactions and like intellectual conversations with power and meaning and reward. But those costumes that you were wearing, the lack of authentication that you're going through, is what's preventing you from having those deep, meaningful relationships. And so one of the things that we need to work on is, discovering who we are. And I say this in quite a few of my videos because I personally have found it to be extremely valuable and extremely rewarding. And the people that I work with, when I encourage them to do the same, follow a path to which leads to you, and let us help you do that. Let us guide you along the way. And we're here for support. And it's hard to accept that because we're under a belief that nobody's authentic anymore. Everybody's hiding. Everybody is pretending. And I can assure you that is not true. There are real authentic people out there, and most of them are older. I'll give you that. Most of them are mature and have discovered that, I don't need to hide from the world. I am the world, in your own perspective, right? And they're happier. They're they enjoy life more. They are living in the moment. They're not living in the past, and they're not living in the future. Although they have future goals that guide them, they're not controlling them. And so, yeah, some of the biggest challenges that we face in life is fighting that authentication, finding out who we truly are and what it feels like just to naturally be you. And I'll tell you, it's really quite rewarding, and I can't say that enough. Okay, guys, I hope this helps. Cheers.